from long range.
That's the basketball.
Bullseye. History in the making. Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the East Kentucky Sports Network here live from historic Memorial Gymnasium as the latest edition of Hazard versus Perry Central boys basketball takes place here in another 54th District Championship matchup. Joined here by Jeff Campbell as Hazard coming in top dogs in the region and also on an 11-game win streak against the Commodores.
Yeah, and 3 district championships in a row for Hazard, looking for the 4-peat, if you will. But we know this rivalry very well. 2 of the best teams in the mountains, arguably the best rivalry in the mountains, arguably the biggest game in the mountains tonight. And you throw a lot of that stuff out the window when these 2 teams take the floor, and especially when they're playing for a championship trophy.
Absolutely. It's a big time game. You know, you don't necessarily hang banners for 54th District Championships when you're Perry Central or Hazard, but the way this region is stacked up right now, you do not want to go into that 14th region coming out from loser side, having to play possibly a Breathitt County, a Knott County, a Powell County playing great basketball right now.
Yeah, this region, the teams that are going to be in this next week's regional tournament, there's a lot of parity, a lot of really good teams. Team A has beat Team B, and Team C has beat Team B. It's been a real crazy year as far as the 14th region goes. A lot of really good teams, a lot of really good coaches. And there's one thing you can assure yourself of: if you win tonight, you will play a loser in the opening round of the regional tournament. But more importantly, you get that district championship trophy. And Nathan, they don't hang banners for it at Hazard or Perry Central, but when you go get your hair cut, when you walk into Francis's Diner, somebody's talking about it, and it's a big deal in this community and these 2 schools and these 2 programs, and should be an exciting basketball game.
It just means more. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and step aside, take our first break of the pregame. Both teams out, get some shots up, getting warmed up. Jeff's going to go down and talk to some coaches. We'll be right back here on the Primary Care 54th District Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Dolman Distributing is a third-party vendor. Delivers Dr. Pepper, RC Cola, Knee-High, Orange, Peach, and Grape sodas, Big Red, and A&W to small country stores not serviced by national vendors. Delivering to areas of southeast Kentucky and southwest Virginia. Dolman also delivers 5-gallon jugs of Climax spring water and Mother Nature spring water to residential and retail customers throughout Letcher, Perry, and Owsley counties. Find out more by calling 606-634-4858. That's 606-634-4858. Or visit Dolman Distributing on Facebook.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX Realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185. Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 31st Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 4th, 12 to 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, fun, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, karts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles, anything welcome. Enjoy the cookout and benefit auction with hundreds of items to be auctioned. All proceeds this year go to Axel Combs and Kenny Williams. This year's race day will be in memory of Zane Lewis. It's bigger, it's better every year. The annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 4th in the PCC parking lot from noon until 4 p.m.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in White, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Folks, let's head over to Jeff Campbell, who is standing beside with Coach Shannon Hoskins here on the East Kentucky Sports.
All right, thanks, Nathan. Here with the head coach of the Perry County Central Commodores, Coach Shannon Hoskins. First of all, congratulations on your opening round win over Leslie County. Crosstown rival, district championship, packed house. Pretty good environment for a high school basketball game.
This is always a good environment. Tournament time, regular season, anything. Anytime we're playing Hazard, it's going to be a good game.
A lot of people, Coach, when you talk about the district tournament, both these teams will advance to the regional tournament. But I know you like to win. You're a winner. What would going in as a winner mean to you in this program?
Well, I think it's important. Hazard has kind of owned us the last 3 years. We need to get a win for ourselves to prove we can get it done.
Third time meeting the Bulldogs this year. What do you have to do to come out of here with a win tonight? What are some keys to this game?
We have to rebound. And we can't let Seth Cottle, get in the lane and just hurt us continuously. And we can't let Trace get off his screens and shoot open jumpers.
Coach, from everybody at the East Kentucky Sports Network, good luck tonight. Best of luck in the regional tournament. That's Coach Shannon Hoskins with the Perry County Central Commodores. Now I'm joined by the head coach of the Hazard Bulldogs, Coach Casey Huff. Coach, sort of ask you the same stuff I talked to Coach Hoskins about. Congratulations on that opening round win. District championship, huge crowd, just a great environment here tonight.
Great environment. This is what it's about. This is exciting. Glad to be here.
And, I've kept up with your career. I know you like to win basketball games. You like to win trophies. Both of these teams will go on to the regional tournament, but how important is for you and your program to go in as a district champion?
I think it's really important this year. I think it's really important to go into that tournament as a winner. There's a lot of parity. There's a lot of upsets that can happen, and you just want to be able to ride some positive momentum going into the regional tournament.
Third time you face Perry Central this year. You got 2 wins. What are some keys tonight for your team to secure the third win and the district championship?
I think the biggest thing is playing with emotion, but don't play emotional. We got a lot of seniors on this team. This will be their last game at Memorial, so I know that they're thinking about that. So just being able to kind of harness that energy and use it for good and not for bad.
Coach, from everybody at the East Kentucky Sports Network, best of luck tonight and next week in the regional tournament. That's Coach Casey Huff of the Hazard Bulldogs, Coach Shannon Hoskins of the Perry Central Commodores. Back to you, Nathan.
Thank you, Jeff, for those interviews. You hear it there, folks, both coaches trying to play it down a little bit. They're happy to be here, but there is a lot on the line and a lot of bragging rights in store here. But Hazard had the best of it the last bit, 11 in a row against the Commodores. When we come back, we'll talk more about this. And we're about 12 minutes away from pregame festivities here on the pregame clock. We're going to give Jeff a minute to get back. When we come back, more pregame. Hazard versus Perry Central, Primary Care 54th District Tournament Championship on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Big news from Hazard ARH. Our urology team is growing, which means shorter wait times and faster care for you. Our expert urologists diagnose and treat everything from urinary incontinence and bladder cancer to kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and vasectomies. With more specialists on board, we offer a full range of surgical and non-surgical treatments. Plus, no referral is required. That's right, you can schedule you at Hazard ARH Urology by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you honk and wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one who helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Of course.
Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
For over 100 years, you've known us as People's Bank and Trust Company. Now Now, we're stepping into the future as PBT Bancorp, partnering for a better tomorrow. It's a new look with the same commitment to you and our communities. Same values, fresh identity, exciting future. Thank you for being a part of our journey, past, present, and future. PBT Bancorp, your trusted partner today and tomorrow.
We're back, folks, here. You see them on the screen there if you're watching online on YouTube, Facebook. We are live here. Both coaches seem like they're downplaying it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want this one, Coach.
Absolutely. And, it's bragging rights, in one sense, but it's also a trophy, a district championship. They only give out 60 of them every year all across the state. And I know both these teams would really like to have the 54th district hanging in their office. But, it is important. Both coaches talked about the parity in this region to go in as a winner, maybe improve the chances of an easier first-round opponent. But a lot of the teams that will be in this regional tournament, and we'll get into that much more next week, it's stacked. A really tough 8 teams that will be representing their districts in the 14th regional tournament. And should be a dandy week of basketball next week, but we got a dandy one here first to take care of.
Going to be a big one, and we've seen these teams kind of evolve over the course of the season. But the thing that sticks out to me about these teams is that, in general, we've seen, in the first game between these two teams, when it came down to it, Talon Osborne was the guy who stepped up, led things in scoring. We've seen Seth Cottle do it time and time again. For the Commodores, we've seen Jaden Hacker do it. We've seen Dalton Combs do it. There are multiple kids on these teams that are capable of stepping up and being the man at any given moment.
And I think that's a key to this game. Seth Cottle, he averages around 20 a game. He's going to get that for Hazard. Dalton Combs around 18 a game. He's going to get that for Perry Central. It's some of those guys on down the roster that's averaging 6, 7, 8 points a game. If they get up around 17, 18, which they're perfectly capable of doing, then I think that team is going to have a little bit of an advantage. You mentioned Osborne in that first game here at Hazard, 29 points. Arguably maybe the most points he scored in a single game in his high school career, and helped Hazard to that 10-point win.
It's been, we've seen a little bit of everything. We've got, I will also point out, though, that we've said 11 straight for the Bulldogs. Since that last Perry Central win in 2022, Perry Central has managed to win 2 regional championships.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are teams that are capable of going the distance, even when the other one kind of gets the best of them in the regular season. Which I think that I'll have to go back, Jeff, but I think that was Perry Central won 3 in a row at that point. So they went on to win that one, and they won 1 after Hazard started their winning streak.
Yeah.
But Hazard's been at the top of the 14th region every year, in my opinion, going into the 14th region tournament the last 3 seasons in a row. And I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on them to get it done right now, especially Seth Cottle's senior year.
Oh, yeah, there's always that pressure, and that thought starts creeping in. Trying to get to Rupp Arena. A lot of people put all the pressure and a lot of emphasis on that, and you can't get to Rupp Arena unless you win that first game in the region and the second game in the region. And then when you get to the regional championship, it's no given then. You're going to be facing a quality opponent. But both of these teams, Nathan, could lose this game tonight and still win the 14th regional tournament.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to go ahead and step aside for some pregame festivities here. We come back, we'll get you ready to go, get some starting lineups. We are 5:30 away from starting lineups here. 54th District Tournament hosted by Primary Care on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, East Kentucky Chiropractic. Did you know we offer free transportation for our patients to our clinics within Perry County, a 10 to 15 mile radius? Call Tanner Collins at 606-487-9505, extension 319 to see if you qualify. Free transportation offered by Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll Now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
And there we go, folks. National anthem completed by the choir here, and now we're getting ready for basketball action. I got a question for you, Jeff, though. I got a family of 11 to feed tomorrow, KFC chicken tenders. How many do we need for a family of 11? 3 kids.
Family of 11, 3 kids. How many chicken tenders do you need? I'm going with 35 or 40.
Okay. That's what I figured. I
mean,
I'd say, but here's the thing: at KFC, you get them in 16s the most you can get. 32, it's kind of, you know what I mean.
2 16s and an 8. That's 40.
Oh, okay. Maybe
balance it out a little bit.
It's what I'm thinking. Trying to save some money here. My sister
I got you.
giving me a hard time. Told me to ask you about it, but Perry Central making their way out here tonight as I talk about absolute nonsense on the air. But if you're in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, you tell me what I need to do. Let me know about it. This is going to be a dogfight. I feel like over the course of this big win streak for the Bulldogs, it has always felt like this has been a close game for a while, and Hazard either pulls away in the second half and kind of coast for the last several minutes of the game, or they just get them in the end. They make the plays in the winning minutes.
Yeah, it has been a close game, and it usually is when these two teams meet. The 2 meetings this season, Hazard won by 10 here at Memorial Gym, and then they won by 6 at Perry Central. In that game at Perry Central, the Commodores had a big lead, 11-2, 11-4. Hazard was in a zone. They came out and played man. Like you said, Nathan, they drew back even, took the lead, and going down the stretch sort of had control of that game to get out of there with a win. So it's going to be the situation tonight. Whoever has the lead, how do you maintain it? How do you defend? How do you rebound to get the ball back on the offensive side of things and put a few more points on the board.
And I tell you, Coach Shannon Hoskins, I really think he's one of the best postseason coaches around when it comes to making those adjustments. Coach Casey Huff, this is a year where he has really shined all year long and looking to make a signature run. A lot of special players out here. This is going to be a banger here tonight. The lights are off. We're getting ready for the starting lineups. Perry Central Hazard 54th District Championship here, the Primary Care 54th District Tournament. And we're going to send it over to Scott Napier.
High school basketball tonight. It's the championship game of the 54th District Tournament presented by Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky. Tonight's game features the Commodores of Perry County Central taking on the Bulldogs of Hazard. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Perry County Central Commodores. Starting at guard, number 2, a senior, 6'3", Mr. Dalton Combs. Starting at guard, a 6'3", junior, number 5, Jaden Hacker. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 12, Landon Miller. At guard, a 6'2", senior, number 23, Mason Sumner. And at forward, a 6'4", sophomore, number 24, Nick Prater. The Commodores are coached by Coach Shannon Hoskins. And now for the Hazard Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a 6'5", senior, number 13, Seth Caudle. At forward, a 6'4", senior, number 1, Talon Osborne. At forward, a 6'3", senior, number 22, Tucker Johnson. At forward, a 6'3", senior, number 10, Tucker Napier. And at guard, a 6'2", junior, number 2, Trace Kincaid. The Bulldogs are coached by Casey Huff. Tonight's officials, Mr. Benny Campbell, Mr. Jimmy Cecil, and Mr. Ralph Fugit. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game ball is being delivered to center court by Mr. Xander Baker. Xander is a former Perry County Central.
And we're back, folks, as getting ready to hand off the game ball and get this one tossed up and ready to rock. Looks like it's going to be Osborne jumping it up against Prater to start things off, Jeff.
Yeah, two big guys, both excellent athletes, long, get up in the air very well, get up in the air very quick. Trying to win this opening tip for their team. Have the first chance at putting points on the board.
And we are off. Commodores control it. Prater back to Combs. He comes up the left side. Osborne in front of him. Dribbles to his right. Finds Mason Sumner. They swing it to the corner to Hacker. He runs out. They keep running the offense around the three-point line. Prater, top of the key to Sumner. Pump fake. Corner to Prater. Back to Sumner, right wing. He's closed out. Hacker to the rack, up and in. Commodores strike first with 7:35 on the clock. Just comes around the screen. Nobody picked him up, Jeff.
Yeah, Perry Central very patient on offense. A lot of movement. Hacker gets rewarded with easy two.
Seth Cottle 4-3, sticks it in. 7:20 on the clock, 3-2. Bulldogs lead it by 1. Combs bringing it up slow on the right side.
That was a good shot by Cottle. Just stepped into that one. Perry Central's got to locate him quicker.
Miller has it. Right side to Sumner. Working on Johnson. Leaves it off for Miller. He comes back. Has it top of the key. Left side to Prater. Goes to his left. Leaves it to Miller in the corner. He finds Hacker top of the key. Working. Spin move into the lane. Miller in the corner. Driving to the basket. Up over 2. Ball deflected. Bulldogs have it. Seth Cottle to Osborne. The jam! 5-2. The big dunk gives the Bulldogs the 3-point lead with 6:35 to go.
That's what Talon Osborne can do. He's a heck of an athlete, runs the floor, and able to finish above the rim with authority.
Combs answers no. Ball in and out. Jeff halfway down the other way. And Osborne does not get the dunk this time, but gets it to go. And the foul. 7-2 Bulldogs. Combs with the defense, but Osborne just too strong on that one.
Yeah, Osborne once again getting out in transition. Perry Central being late, getting back on transition D, and Osborne making them pay. 4 quick ones, looking to make it 5.
Not there on the free throw. 7-2 Bulldogs, 16 to go. 6:16 to go here in the first quarter. Hacker calls for Miller to come and get it. He's got it at the logo. Looks to his left, finds Hacker again. Combs gets it. Osborne stretched to get it. He's going to get in the lane, fires the fadeaway, can't get it to go. Under 6 to play in the first. 7-2 Bulldogs. Osborne once again attacks. Can't get it to go. They'll swing it around. Osborne has it once again in the corner, and he'll come out attacking Hacker. Cut off once again, and they'll restart it at the logo with Cottle.
That dunk from Osborne early on really gets him going. He's playing with a lot of effort and energy and intensity right now.
Cottle off the screen from Kincaid. Can't get it to go. Ball comes off the rim, and it's going to be Perry Central ball out of bounds.
That's good help defense by the Commodores right there, rotating over, putting 2 bodies on Cottle.
Jaden Hacker getting the instructions from Coach Hoskins. Crosses half court. 5:20 on the clock. 7-2 Bulldogs. Prater has it for the Commodores to Sumner. Top of the key. He finds Hacker. Top of the key to Prater. Sumner, 3 out of the corner. It is good. 7-5. The Kemper 3 cuts it to 2 for the Commodores. Cottle has it, getting the instructions from Coach Up.
That's Sumner's shot right there. Spotted up on the wing. Penetration kick. Makes them pay from 3.
Johnson has it, top of the key. Combs trying to deny the ball to Cottle. And we've got a offensive foul on Tucker Johnson, the moving screen. I didn't see it, Jeff.
I didn't either. It was away from the ball. Said Johnson got him on the illegal screen. He's a little confused by it, but the Commodores with a basketball and a chance to tie or take the lead.
I've always been confused when I'm called for moving screens. I don't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Here we go. Hacker with it for the Commodores. They trail by 2 with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Combs guarded by Osborne, top of the key. Right side Sumner, another one on the way. Can't get it to go. Combs can't get it before the cheerleader does. Out of bounds, Perry Central.
Yeah, good hustle by Combs. Good look by Sumner. Just couldn't get it to go. It'll be Hazard basketball.
Cottle into Kincaid, back to Cottle. 4:20 on the clock. Cottle calls the play, coming up the right side. Leaves it off for Osborne. Left side to Kincaid. They work it to Napier in the corner. He dribbles to his right. Top of the key to Tucker Johnson. Some screens. They get it to Cottle in the paint. He dribbles out, and they'll start things over. Halfway through the first quarter, it is 7-5 Bulldogs. They have the ball. Kincaid, long 3 on the way. Bottoms, 10-5. Kemper 3 gives the 5-point lead to the Bulldogs. And Perry Central will pass it in after the official timeout here to get the ball back.
That was a good screen to free Kincaid. He hit that one from pretty deep, but pretty deep for a lot of people. That's a normal shot for Trace Kincaid, and he cashed it in, his first 3 of the game.
Pretty deep, but virtually uncontested. You'll live with it every time if you're the Bulldogs.
Especially when you're shooting about 40%.
Prater going to fire in the lane, gets the friendly roll, 10-7. The Commodores cut it to 3 with 3:30 to go in the first.
Good defense by Hazard on that possession. Prater just able to elevate, gets a good look, and gets it to fall.
Osborne has it for the Bulldogs. Top of the key to Johnson. Left side to Napier. Comes through the screen, finds Seth Cottle. Sets a screen for him. Back to Napier. Straight away 3. No good. Rebounded by Combs. He's coming up. Tapped away by Kincaid. Combs saw Prater deep. Was thinking he might rip one off for the Commodores, but Kincaid, the outstretched hand, knocks it away. Commodore ball, their side of half court, but they'll throw it in the back court to Hacker to start things off.
Yeah, Kincaid looking more like a free safety right there, able to just get a hand on it to break up the pass. Probably saved an easy one.
Hacker dribbles to the right wing, and they'll swing it around to Miller, left wing. Dribbling it, cut off by Kincaid. Sumner working on Johnson. He throws it to Prater. Nice pump fake, but knocked away on the entry pass. Bulldogs coming the other way. Kincaid, full head of steam. Can't get the layup to go. It's going to be Mason Sumner coming down with the rebound. Commodores have another chance to cut into this one. 10-7 Bulldogs. Commodore ball with 2.5 to play in the first.
A good defensive series by both these teams their last 2 trips.
Combs, 3, gets it to go. The Kemper 3 ties it up with 2:10 to play in the first.
First points of the game for Dalton Combs at a big time. Like you said, Nathan, all tied at 10.
Perry Central weathered the first storm. Seth Cottle trying to give him another one. Can't get it to go. Met in the air. Commodores stand tall, come out with the rebound. Combs has it, crosses half court, 1:50 on the clock. Steps into a 3, cold-blooded. Kemper Furniture 3-point ball, 13-10 Commodores, their second lead of the game.
Combs, one of those shooters. He hits his first, you better look out because he can get hot in a hurry.
Johnson inside to Osborne, another and one opportunity. 13-12.
Beautiful pass by Johnson and a great backdoor cut by Talon Osborne to finish with a foul on Hacker and another chance for the 3-point play.
The PBT bank shot good to go. Did not get the last free throw to go. This one could tie it up with 1:33 to go in the first, and he nails it. 13-all. Perry Central ball. Combs has it. Coach Hoskins says, calm down. Calm down.
Tyler Robinson into the game for Perry Central.
Back door, up and in. PBT bank shot. That is straight to Nick Prater. That's his first points of the game.
Yeah, pretty pass by Robinson. Just checked into the lineup.
His 4th point of the game. Apologies. Here we go. Osborne, right side to Kincaid. Deep 3. Gets it to go. Had Robinson right in his face, but nails it anyway. Bulldogs back on top, under a minute to play in the first.
Yeah, 26-footer by Trace Kincaid, a contested 26-footer. Nice shot. Put Hazard up by 1.
Kemper 3 does it again, left side. Commodores have it. Sumner, top of the key to Combs, guarded by Osborne. He's going to drive on him, gets there, floater, can't get it to go. Tried to kiss it off the backboard, no good. Kincaid 3 in transition, no good. Rebounded by the Commodores. Sumner has it. 30 seconds on the clock. Commodores trail 1. 16-15. Combs has it. And they're going to try to hold for the last shot maybe, Jeff.
Yeah, good move here. You see a lot of teams doing it. 20, 25 seconds left in a quarter. Down 1. Try to get the last look. Perry Central will have the ball when we start the second quarter.
10 seconds on the clock. No screen. Here comes Sumner with it to the left. Combs takes it. Got Kincaid on him. Prater in the corner, going to fire it at the buzzer. No good. After 1, the Bulldogs lead it at Memorial Gymnasium. 16-15 on the Primary Care 54 District Tournament Championship night. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, we believe every student can succeed, and we built the resources to make it happen. Our Success Zone offers tutoring, career advising, and peer mentors who are current students themselves. Whether you need help in class, guidance for your career, or just someone to cheer you on, we're here for you every step of the way. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
We're back, folks. Jeff, an absolute incredible first quarter.
It was. Big shots by both teams. Hazard, they've hit 3 3-pointers. Perry Central, they've hit 3 3-pointers. The difference, Talon Osborne getting to the rack, finishing with contact, and 1 point lead for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, I said Perry Central would have the basketball. Will be Hazard basketball to start the second quarter.
Cottle's got it in his hands, and here we go. Kincaid off another one of those screens, but does not fire that when he goes left side to Osborne. Top of the key to Napier, working on Prater. They find Cottle right wing. Had a screen. Perry Central defends it, but Cottle into the lane, elevates over top of Combs, and gets it to go. 18-15 Bulldogs.
Tough shot by Cottle. Got in the paint off the bounce, elevates over the defender, puts it home for his 5th point of the game.
Commodore is going to run it with Prater. Top of the key, left side to Combs. Combs off ball. Screen, now he's got Combs on him. They got the switch. It's been Osborne on him. They go cross court to Sumner for 3. Ties it up. Kemper 3. Once again, Commodores equalize it with 7 to play here in the first half.
6 points for Mason Sumner, all coming from long distance.
Kincaid has it right wing. Top of the key. They'll work it around to Cottle in the high post. Back to the basket. Finds Osborne deep on the right wing. He calls for a screen and immediately blows by him and falls down, though. Gets all the way into the lane, just gets a little too far under there, Jeff.
Yeah, he tried to go with a hard jump stop. He had a shooter in the left corner in the form of Tucker Napier. He was trying to get it out to him and sort of slipped a little bit, fell, turned it over. It will be Perry Central basketball.
6:40 to go here in the second quarter. Jaden Hacker with the basketball. Napier in front of him. He finds Robinson to his left. Back to Hacker, left wing. Robinson comes and gets it off the screen. Got Kincaid on him. Dribbling in the lane. Cut off. Finds Prater. Right corner. Top of the key. Deep to Combs. Takes the pick. Can't get anything to go with it. 3, no good. Cottle pulls the rebound off. Coming up in transition. Knocked away, but Napier gets to it just in time. Good defense by Combs.
Yeah, Combs guessed that Cottle was going to go to his right, jumped the crossover, knocked it away, nearly a steal for Perry Central.
They practiced against each other for a couple of years.
They know each other like a book.
Cottle has it right corner for the Bulldogs. Tied up, 5:50 on the clock. He comes out, gives it to Napier. Now Osborne has it high post. They work it down to Tucker Johnson in the post on Mason Sumner. Goes on him, skyhook, Kareem, baby. 2018. Bulldogs back on top with 5:30 to go in the half.
Yeah, Johnson just backed Sumner down. The little baby hook, his first bucket of the game. Bulldogs on top by 2.
Robinson left wing, top of the key to Prater. Screen to his left by Sumner. They get it to Hacker. He gets it off the glass to go for the PBT bank shot. Tied up once again with 5:10 to go in the half.
Hacker, one of these kids, he's tall, he's long, and when he gets deep in that paint, puts it up soft off the glass. Got that one to drop.
5 minutes to go here in the first half. Bulldogs have it. Cottle into the lane. Blocked by Prater. He gets it back, puts it in. 22-20. Prater had a lot of those blocks in the first round.
Yeah, and a block shot like that affects a lot of players, not so much Seth Cottle. Just gets it calm, cool, and collected, cashes it in, his 7th point of the game.
Robinson loses it out of bounds, tries to give it to Combs. It falls, and then nobody able to pick it up.
Tegan Couch, number 14, checking in for Perry Central, and for Hazard, number 11, Luke Combs, coming into the lineup.
22-20 Bulldogs with the lead and the ball in hand with 4:30 to go here in the first half. Combs has it left wing, top of the key to Johnson. They swing it around to Napier on the right wing. Prater on him, playing off a little bit. He goes to his left, finds Kincaid. Closed out by Tyler Robinson. Screen from Sumner. Johnson open for just a second, but Kincaid gets back there. Or Sumner gets back there before Kincaid sees him.
Yeah, good defense by Perry Central. Hedging the screen, getting out, and then returning back to the guy cutting to the basket.
Napier working around top of the key, left wing to Kincaid for the three ball. 25-20, 3:54 to go in the first half.
Trace Kincaid making 3 threes a game. He's already there right now. 9 points for the junior guard from Hazard.
Prater cut off by Cottle. He finds Combs deep behind the three-point arc. Combs to the rack, met by Luke Combs, and can't get it to go over top of him. 25-20.
Yeah, good defense by Combs.
Cottle into the lane, reverse lay, good. Bulldogs lead by 7. Timeout, Commodores. 3:17 to go in the first half. We're going to take the Kemper timeout. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hi, folks. I'm Dr. Van Breeding. At Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation, our providers are dedicated to your health and well-being. That's why we encourage preventive visits. But there are situations that could require a local hospital stay or some recovery time in a nursing home. At MCAC, we have medical privileges at the ARH Hospital in Whitesburg and at local nursing homes, so you can rest assured that your provider will be with you on your way back to recovery. It's just another way MCAC is providing better health for a longer life.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle.
We're back, folks. 3:17 to go first half, 27-20. Bulldogs. I think this ties their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, it does. An 11-5 run for Hazard to open this second quarter, putting them up by 7.
And the Commodores turn it over off the timeout. Hazard, chance to put some real pressure on them right now. They got Johnson working against Big Josh Miller, who just checked into the game, and Miller gets him with the foul, and Johnson, the little finger roll from way down at his hip, gets it to go, Jeff.
Yeah, nice job by Johnson playing through the contact, the foul on Miller. That's one of those plays as a defender. If you're going to foul in that situation, you got to make sure he's not going to score the basket.
Johnson, free throw good. 10-point lead of the game for the Bulldogs. 13-5 run, you say?
14-5 now.
14-5. So this is a situation where Perry Central has to make something happen. Couch fires the three, nets it. The Kemper three cuts it to 7. Commodores back down to single digits. Hazard, they want to go into this half with a double-digit lead, though.
Oh, absolutely. A big shot by Tegan Couch to draw the Commodores a little closer. Stop the bleeding a little bit, but Hazard firing on all cylinders on offense right now.
Kincaid into the lane, can't get it to go. Couch pulls it off for the Commodores, coming up in transition. Finds Prater, elevates over top of Johnson, gets it to go. The lead cut in half in an instant, and now Hazard calling the timeout. 2:08 to play in the half. We'll keep it right here. Jeff, beautiful basketball here. Both teams want this.
Not really is. Both teams executing on offense. The defense is there, but we've seen a lot of contested shots. We've seen a lot of shots made through contact and ones. We've seen threes hit from deep with a hand in your face. The defense, I think, for both teams is playing really good, but the offense for Hazard, that big 14-5 run really opened things up here in the second quarter, but the Commodores on a little 5-0 run of their own to cut this thing back to 5.
Yeah, now you were talking just a few minutes ago. We're talking about a few seconds ago, really, Perry wanting to get this to a single-digit lead going in the half. But now, you get a stop. You got a chance to possibly tie this up going into the half.
Oh, yeah. This back-and-forth affair between these two teams that are very familiar with one another.
Johnson in the corner. Got Miller on him. He gets it out to the right side to Kincaid deep. Napier, they swing it around to Seth Cottle deep on the left wing. He'll dribble to his right to the top of the logo. Down into the post to Johnson. Cut off by Miller. Back to Kincaid. Kincaid going to put it on the floor. Into the lane. Cut off, but he's going to fade away. Can't get it to go. Napier knocks it out of there, but Perry Central comes up with it. Combs in transition. Left side to Prater, over to Miller. Down low to Miller. Miller back to the basket to Combs, top of the key. Fade away, lead down to 3, 30-27. One possession game with 1:10 to go. Hazard ball in the first half.
A tough shot by Dalton Combs, a little teardrop fadeaway. His first points here in the second quarter.
7-0 run for the Commodores. Under a minute to play now in the half. Hazard trying to get a little more momentum going into the half. Johnson with the ball, picks up his dribble, finds Cottle, comes around to the rack, up, can't get it to go. Commodores down 3 with 45 seconds to go in the half. Hacker getting the instructions to bring it up slow. They have the play. He crosses the timeline. 35 seconds on the clock, right side to Miller.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to see Perry Central hope for the last shot here. Down a few, cut it back to deficit to 3, and chance to tie this up with a 3 or maybe go in just down 1 in what has been a very well played first half of basketball.
Landon Miller has it with 15 seconds on the clock. Kincaid in front of him. Screen coming from Big Josh Miller. Johnson comes out and gets the foul call, but I like that. They're not in the bonus. Come out and make a hard play on the ball. Almost got away with the steal.
Absolutely. Be aggressive. Nothing to lose other than Johnson picking up his second foul.
Big time play there. And now Perry Central going to have to trigger it in. Only 8 seconds to go. Miller has it. Coming up into the lane. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Seth Cottle at the buzzer. No good. 30-27. The Bulldogs give up a 7-0 run to Perry Central after going up 30-20. Perry Central cuts it to 3 to end the first half. We're going to go ahead, come back, tally up some stats, and get it to you. The Primary Care 54th District Tournament Championship. Hazard leads it by 3 after 2. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors. Let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting. If you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky, located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
Did you know that Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of leading rural health provider in Kentucky? In addition, Primary Care is the 3rd largest rural health system in the nation and the 4th largest employer in Perry County. For 20 years, the top quality health care has been in your backyard and continues to grow. Call today to schedule an appointment at any of our locations in Hazard, Hindman, Vico, Hyden, and now open in Whitesburg. Walk-ins are always welcome. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
We're back, folks, after 2 quarters of play. We're here at halftime. The Hazard Bulldogs lead this 30-27, but the big story to end the half, 30-20 lead. The Bulldogs go on I think you said 14-5 run to go there, answered immediately by the Commodores to cut it on a 7-0 run to cut it to 30-27, and that's been the story of this game so far. Hazard, Perry Central scored the first basket at 2-0 right on the first play. Hazard pushed it to, I believe, 9-2. Perry answers back. Hazard answers back. Perry answers back. It's just been a game of runs, but right now the Bulldogs are the ones beating them to the punch.
Yeah, Hazard, both teams, again, playing very well offensively. The difference, Hazard has some of those, and it was early in the game. A lot of Talon Osborne early on, getting down the floor very quickly, getting some easy baskets in transition. Perry Central, not as many baskets in transition, but they've been able to make some threes. Hazard's made them some threes. Really a back and forth affair, and an exciting basketball game, a first half of baskbasketball.
Have you ever seen a superintendent shootout at the
I have not.
So we just saw that.
I'm sort of taken aback by it. I was like, what's going on out here?
Interesting. Half-court shots, we saw Hazard, Sandra Combs not hit the rim, and then we saw Perry County's Kent Campbell hit the shot clock on the top of the
if you could have put the two together, I think it would have went in.
Exactly. I mean, just one a little too short, one a little too strong.
Both outstanding basketball players during their respective high school careers.
Oh, absolutely, folks. We're here at the half. It's been a back-and-forth battle, and really a lot of players, you're not really getting a really heavy dose of one single player for the most part, except for, I don't think anyone. I mean,
the scoring's very well spaced out on both these teams. Hazard's led in scoring. Seth Cottle and Trace Kincaid with 9 each. Followed closely behind with Talon Osborne. He had 7, all of those in the first quarter. Then Tuck Johnson had 5, all in the second quarter, for Hazard's total of 30. A little more spaced out on the Commodores. Dalton Combs has 8, Jaden Hacker with 4, Prater with 6, Sumner with 6, Tegan Couch with a big 3 to start that 7-0 run for the Commodores for their 27. So 57 combined points in the first half between two district rivals in a district championship. It's a high brand of basketball on display right now.
That it is. These teams have just went back and forth. And, 3-point lead, Perry Central will have the ball to come out after halftime. Kind of, you just never know what you're going to get. They called that timeout after that big Hazard run, and they come out and turn it over immediately. They get a stop on the other end. Then they go on a 7-0 run. Hazard calls a timeout. You don't know what you're going to get. But we say it every week, you, me, Coach Napier, everybody on here. The first 3 minutes of this second quarter is just a real tone setter for any game like this.
It really is. And, who could come out and get some baskets and get some stops and not let anybody pull away, not let anybody go on a big run that early. Both teams want to hold their own. Both teams want to, like I said, they want to get stops. They want to do what they do well on offense. You're going to see Hazard really try to get the ball in the paint with Seth Cottle. You're going to see Perry Central really focus on a lot of ball movement, working around the perimeter, trying to get a drive in the paint, trying to get a pass in the paint to get some easy baskets. And a lot of times, Nathan, like we said, this first 3 minutes of the third quarter sort of sets the tone for the whole second half.
That it does. We're going to take a halftime break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half here on the Primary Care 54th District Tournament Championship. It's 30-27 Hazard. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I woke up this morning, tied my boots up, 'cause I knew it was gonna be a long day.
Josh and Shasta get up every morning, tie their boots up, and start their long day working for hurting people across the state of Kentucky. If you're hurting due to a car wreck, let Josh and Shasta roll up their sleeves and start working for you today. Call the Mullins Law Firm at 436-HURT. Josh and Shasta are working for you at 436-HURT. Give us a call. This is an advertisement.
Alfredo Fest is on at Fazoli's. Fan favorite baked fettuccine Alfredo is back and better than ever for only $6.99. Or try our flavor packed loaded chicken or shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, featuring our new creamier Alfredo sauce and loaded with your favorite toppings. Looking to keep it simple? Our chicken fettuccine Alfredo and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo are sure to please. Try all these tasty Alfredo classics, served with our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dine in only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli's Systems Management, LLC.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's Gene Buchanan Medical Center in Hindman is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and x-rays to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone, regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/Hindman.
We're back here, folks. 30-27 the score at the start of the third quarter. It is Hazard on top of the Commodores. Commodores basketball. Hacker going to throw it in. Well, Hacker looking to receive the basketball as the Bulldogs heading out here.
Both teams, Nathan, defensively the entire first half in a man-to-man, trying to pressure the pass, trying to get in the passing lane, disrupt, make the other team uncomfortable on the offensive end. And, had some guys make some big shots, but I thought the defense from both teams very solid in that first half.
Hacker goes high post to Sumner, out to Dalton Combs to tie the game to start the third quarter. Were they going to call it? Okay, 3-ball, Kipper 3, 30-30. Here we go.
If you're Perry Central, that's the kind of start that you want if you're Coach Hoskins.
Kincaid trying to answer back. Front iron, no good. Osborne, offensive board to Cottle for 3. No good. Hacker with it. Commodores can take the lead. Right side to Miller. Miller cut off to Sumner. Hand in the face from Johnson. Over to the logo to Prater. Left side to Hacker. And they're going to try to work this around the perimeter, find something. Tie ball game, 7-10 to go in the third. Combs behind the back, step back, Jay. Oh, my goodness, hangs on the rim and falls forward. Can't get it to go. And going to be out of bounds off of the Commodores coming the other way. So
seemed like that ball hung on the rim for an eternity. Just fell off. Unfortunate break for Combs.
It's going to be Hazard ball. Under 7 to play in the third. Cottle has it. Tie game. Couldn't ask for a better one here. 2 quarters and a minute into this one. Osborne, little head fake into the lane. Off to Cottle. Tapped away. Commodores have the turnover. 6:40 to go here in the third. Sumner fires the 3-ball. Bang! 6-0 run for Perry Central to start the third, but dating back to the second quarter, this is a 13-0 run, Jeff.
Yeah, Perry Central just really clicking on offense, but doing a good job on defense, contesting shots and then getting the rebounds, pushing the ball in transition.
Here we go. Kincaid, pump fake, turnaround, ends the drought and cuts it 1, 33-32 Commodores, 6:06 on the clock.
Yeah, nice answer by Kincaid. Got near the paint, able to hit the little fadeaway, stop the bleeding.
Sumner drives, gets it to Hacker on the other side of the lane for the PBT bank shot. Commodores up 35-32 with 5:50 to play in the third.
Yeah, just great ball penetration by Perry Central. Hacker, the recipient, easy bucket, puts it up and in.
Kincaid off the screen. Miller right there with him. Backs up. Johnson calls for it, top of the key. They get it to him. He goes back to Kincaid deep on the right side. Calls for a screen. Nobody looking. Cottle and Kincaid just going to take it straight to him and throws a absolute laser off the hands of Napier out of bounds.
Yeah, Tucker Napier, great baseball player, great shortstop, but a little too much heat on that one. Couldn't field it cleanly. Out of bounds, gives it back to the Commodores.
I think once Kincaid left his feet, Napier just thought the shot was going up. Miller, oh my goodness, with an absolute eye exam on Kincaid. 38-32, the Kemper 3. Timeout, we'll keep it right here. But I mean, Jeff, he just pulls up right in his face.
Yeah, you know, when you look at the scoring in this third quarter, Perry Central already put 11 points on the board to Hazard's 2. So an 11-2 run for the Commodores to start the third quarter. And we talked about how important the first 3 or 4 minutes of this third quarter was. Perry Central responded very well. Hazard, they got to come back with an answer.
Yeah, we talked about it at the half. You know, the first 3 minutes, and here we are coming at, we'll tell you after the timeout clock goes off here, and we are 2 minutes and 46 seconds into that 3 minutes. Perry Central's won this battle, but hey, 6-point lead, nothing, Bulldog basketball.
Still got a lot of ball game left. The last couple of offensive sets for Hazard, they wanted to try to get Cottle the ball in the short corner in the post area, let him go to work.
Napier guarded by Prater. He finds Kincaid back to Johnson, left wing. Got Sumner on him. Johnson likes the kind of direct traffic. He finds Osborne top of the key and back to Johnson, and Johnson dribbles over to the top of the key. Finds Kincaid. Miller chasing him on these screens. Still in his face. Napier sets the screen over to Johnson. Right wing, Osborne comes through. Cut off by Hacker, denied him the ball. They find Cottle, though, high post. Goes to work. Hacker comes down on him. Cottle gets the shot over top of him. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Commodores. Out of bounds to the Commodores. Apologies, off the Commodores, and the Commodore fans don't like it. They're wearing camo, Jeff. I can't tell. I don't know what color they are.
That was all heart by Tucker Napier in there. He was the only Bulldog trying to get that rebound. Battling 2 Commodores. It went out of bounds. Last touch by Perry Central.
Kincaid has it back around the half-court line, left side of the logo. Got Landon Miller in front of him. We have reached the halfway point of the third quarter. Bulldogs down 6. Cottle with the ball. Combs on him. Once teammates, now rivals. Left side to Napier. Can't get anything to go. Finds Johnson. Back to the basket. Napier takes a spin. Johnson bullies his way inside, but off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Hacker coming up the right side for the Commodores to Miller. Thought about the 3. Going to put it on the floor, left side to Sumner. They swing it around to Combs. Screen from Sumner, back to him. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, lost it. Prater lost it back to him. Ultimately, Kincaid comes out of there with it.
Yeah, give Kincaid a lot of credit for sticking with that one to secure the possession for Hazard.
3:15 on the clock. Cottle has it at the logo. Combs in front of him. 3:10 to play here. 38-32 Commodores. Kincaid, top of the key. Landon Miller in front of him. Right wing to Cottle. Spins off. Loses the ball on the way to the basket. Perry Central 3-on-3 coming the other way. Off to Miller. Up and in. And the foul. 40-32. The PBT bank shot. Good to go. And a free throw for change.
Yeah, that 3-on-2 fast break for Perry Central executed to perfection. Hacker on the drive, hands it off to Miller, able to finish through contact and a chance for the 3-point play.
8-point lead for the Commodores. Miller, free throw, good. 9-point lead. Their largest of the game. Hazard's largest lead for either team at 10. We got it 41-32 Commodores right now, 2:50 to go in the third.
Yeah, Perry Central answered the bell at halftime, come out on fire really here in the third quarter, but doing a good job defensively. Only 2 points for Hazard in this quarter.
Low post to Johnson up, can't get it to go. Napier taps it out. It's going to be offensive rebound. Kincaid in the corner finds Cottle for three, can't get it to go. Napier had his hands on it, up ahead to Landon Miller. Commodores lead it by 11, 43-32, 2:20 to go in the third.
Hazard with some really good looks on that last trip, Nathan. Just couldn't get it to go down. Perry Central able to clear the rebound. Miller finishes with a cupcake.
Cottle has it left side to Napier. He finds Talon Osborne on the left wing. Top of the key to Johnson. Kincaid comes through. Miller all over him. Goes to his left. Step back three over top of him. Front iron, no good. Combs hits the deck. Gonna be jump ball. Hazard basketball, 1:52 to go in the third. 43-32 Commodores.
They give them a lot of credit. Tucker Napier, Tucker Johnson for Hazard, Dalton Combs for Perry Central, all getting on the floor fighting after that loose ball, trying to secure possession for their team. Call it jump ball. It's going to stay with Hazard.
1:52 on the clock. Javion Fullwood comes in. Going to give Big Tucker Johnson a rest.
Now we find a towel.
Too many bodies on that floor not to leave a little bit of sweat.
Basketball's wet. The floor is wet. Do a little housekeeping in here.
Thank you guys for watching along with us online.
And while we have a second, just brag on the folks at Hazard. Done a fantastic job hosting this district tournament this week. From getting people up and down the hill in here, the facilities, everything top-notch here at Hazard this week during the 54th district tournament.
They make it work, and the Bulldogs trying to make it work here down 11. 1:50 to go in the third. Osborne leaves it off for Cottle at the logo. Got Combs in front of him.
Got to be Seth Cottle time right here. Hazard needs a bucket.
He gives it up to Osborne. He's got Hacker on him. Fullwood, top of the key. They swing it to Napier. Osborne in the lane. Threw his hands up. Couldn't get it. And Kincaid going to fire one. Gets it to go. The Kemper Furniture three. Cuts it to 43-35. He had two guys on him. Neither one of them committed to the three-point ball.
Yeah, you cannot leave him alone. That's Kincaid's fourth three of the game. He hit that one from the parking lot.
Hacker, corner three, Landon Miller, no good. Rebounded Mason Sumner, up and in with a PBT bank shot. 45-35, Perry back up by 10. Just not boxed out, Greg.
No, Miller with an offensive rebound and putback. His 11th point of the game.
Under a minute to go in the third. Bulldogs trail by 10. Fullwood screen for Cottle. He's doubled off of it. We're going to get the look inside. That's his spot, baby. 45-37 gets it to go.
Yeah, a little shot fake. Lets the defender fly by. Able to step through, square his shoulders. Not an easy shot, but Seth Cottle makes it look easy.
Looked like he was going for the step back. Ends up with the step through. Sumner goes up high to get that one for the Commodores. Combs has it. High post around the Hacker. Three ball, no good. Hazard going to have it with 20 seconds to go. I think Perry Central may have shot that a little early.
Yeah, Coach Hoskins wanting to hold for one. Hacker lets one fly from about 22. Hazard gets the rebound.
Big
they will hold for the last shot.
10 seconds. Cottle, ball in his hand, screen from Kincaid. Cottle, they get the switch into the lane, up and in. PBT bank shot. Lead down to 6 to end the third, 45-39. What a game here from Memorial Gym at the Primary Care 54th District Tournament. We'll be back with the fourth quarter, 45-39 at Perry Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Don't spend another minute suffering from pain. Let the staff at Fugit Family Chiropractic provide you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from chronic neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, let our highly knowledgeable and experienced team help you. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg. No referral needed and walk-ins are welcome.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities with programs and services that assist people of all ages. LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, adult day health care, and more. LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
We're back, folks. 45-39 to start the fourth. Perry Central basketball with the lead. Watching along online, we got almost 1,500 viewers between Facebook and YouTube. No telling how many are here to see Mason Sumner almost get the three ball to go. Combs tries to save it, but Napier into the hands of Napier. Hazard basketball can cut this to a single possession game with a three, Jeff.
Yeah, that was a good look from Sumner. Just couldn't get it to go. Hazard starting to find their way on offense a little bit towards the end of that third quarter. Seth Cottle and Trace Kincaid. Expect to see that here in this possession.
Cottle, top of the key. Kincaid, three ball, no good. Going to be air ball out of bounds going to the Commodores.
It was a big third quarter for Perry Central. They outscored Hazard 18-9 in that third quarter. Hazard made that little run at the end thanks to Kincaid and Cottle. Commodores enjoying this 6-point lead.
Osborne nearly stole it there. Hazard bench jumps to their feet. Thought Osborne had knocked it off of Combs. It's going to be Perry Central basketball. 7:17 to go here in regulation. 45-39 Perry Central.
That's one of the things you're going to see Hazard do. They got to do it quick. They got to start bringing some intensity on defense, making things tough for Perry Central.
Sumner left side to Miller. Miller puts it on the floor. Jump stop up. Kincaid with the defense. Gets the stop. 45-39. Cottle, three in transition. Front iron. Napier with the rebound. Kincaid, deep three. No good. Rebounded by Perry Central. Hazard, just a lid on the rim from deep. Timeout. Perry Central. Coach Hoskins doesn't like what he sees. We're going to take it with him. 6:49 to go in the fourth. 45-39 Perry Central. Kemper timeout. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
When it comes to your finances, do you want people who've never been to Eastern Kentucky making decisions about your home or your business? Or would you rather trust folks who live and work right here in the mountains? Hyden Citizens Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated, with over a century of service to this community. Come in today and see how we can help you reach all of your financial goals. Visit us online at HydenCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back 45-39. Perry Central basketball. Working it around. We got Combs at the logo. 6:30 to go here in the fourth. Sumner, top of the key. Johnson, that's the fastest he's moved all night to close out one right there. My man was scooting.
3 threes tonight. He better close out on him.
He was scooting. Combs throws it away. Osborne steps in the passing lane, scouts it out in transition. Cottle with the basketball. Combs on him. Cottle into the lane. Going to be fouled on the floor. Drove in the middle of three Commodores. And it's going to be foul on Hacker.
It's going to be the second personal foul on Jaden Hacker. Nobody really from either team in any foul trouble. Hacker 2 for Perry Central. Tuck Johnson 2 for Hazard.
Oh, we got Combs on the deck. Going to be Osborne for 3. No good. Rebound coming down to Perry Central. Hazard has had several good looks. Just been unable to get anything to go, Jeff.
Yeah, can't get one to drop right now. Still down 6, 5:40 to go. And Bulldogs cranking it up down here on defense a little bit, forcing Perry Central into some turnovers.
Yeah, Perry Central not been able to get anything to go either, but they have the benefit of a 6-point lead with 5:25 to go here in the fourth. Combs right side to Miller to Hacker, back to Miller at the logo. Hazard really pushing Perry Central out of everything. Combs thought about the three, but the long hands of Osborne made him think otherwise. Now he's going to put it on the floor to the rack, up, can't get it to go. Offensive board, clears it out, going to be fouled, and I think they're going to say it's in the act of shooting.
They're going to get Tucker Napier for the personal foul. That's his second, but Dalton Combs missed the shot in the paint, able to get in there, scrap around, dig it back out, then fouled when he was going up with the offensive rebound.
Free throw up and in, 46-39. Hazard fan section chanting Hazard reject as Combs drills the first and the second with his team now up 8 with under 5 to play here, Jeff.
Yeah, Hazard,
no love lost between these fan bases.
Absolutely not. A bunch of cutthroats on both sides. It's fun. But that's what it's all about. You know, these kids getting into it.
Oh, Cottle nearly walked with it as he slipped and fell, but got rid of it to Napier. What a way to go, and Robinson called for the foul as he gets up in Kincaid's grill. Couch coming in for the Commodores.
Tegan Couch into the lineup. The first on Tyler Robinson in the spot where we saw the player fall just a few minutes ago, getting some shoes and maybe a towel on that. There's a lot of people in here. It's warm. These folks have been entertained with quite a dandy basketball game tonight. We certainly appreciate everybody for tuning us in. But, man, what a crowd here tonight, Nathan.
Such an incredible crowd. Both chants just yelling across the way at each other. I mean, this is what it's about. And I feel like it seems like things calm down during the regular season and you don't see the fire between these kids like you used to. But, man, right now, they are ready to go.
You know, when you start playing for a trophy, those bragging rights, all the things we talked about in the pregame, everybody gets a little more amped up.
Cottle with the basketball off to Kincaid. Going to be a foul call. Oh, they're tightening things up all of a sudden, Jeff. Ain't had many fouls all night, and now it's all over the place.
Going to whistle Tyler Robinson for his second.
Johnson going to throw it in for the Bulldogs to Cottle. Working on Combs. High post. Gets it to go. Can't shoot. Can't get the shot. Osborne stripped on the way up. Sumner coming out of there with it. Hazard another offensive rebound, but they could not capitalize.
Good hands by Dalton Combs on the weak side to knock it away from Osborne, stealing a possession essentially for the Commodores.
Sumner in the corner out to Combs. 4:10 to play here. Couch high post dribbles it out. Tapped away by Cottle. And Combs going to come up with it left side to Sumner. Thought about it, back to Combs. Under 4 to play. Halfway through the fourth quarter, we are now into the winning minutes of this basketball game. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
So a half-court trap by Hazard causing Perry Central some problems. We've seen a couple deflected passes. Commodores have to remedy that. Still a lot of basketball left to play.
Robinson into Sumner, and they go deep on the right side to Combs. Osborne picks him up. Seth Cottle comes out and picks something up, and steps called against the Commodores. Turnover. Miller and Hacker going to check back into the game, but Hazard, big opportunity. It feels like that 39 has been on the clock forever.
It has.
Been on the scoreboard forever, Jeff.
Only 9 points in this second half for Hazard. That's the 8-minute third quarter, and now almost 4.5 minutes here in the fourth.
Napier has it corner. Leaves it for Cottle. Cottle steps through the screen. Can't get it to go. Combs with the rebound. The threes have stopped falling for the Bulldogs.
Now Perry Central not going to, not put it in a freezer, but you got to take care of the basketball, and they're going to be a whole lot more selective on offense.
And up and in with a PBT bank shot. Perry up by 10 with 3:10 to play. Prater gets it to go.
Yeah, big take from Prater. Broke loose on that right baseline. Able to get to the glass and finish.
Kincaid, 3-ball, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Prater. Perry Central up 10, under 3 to play. Ball in hand.
That was a big rebound from Prater. Had a good look at that three from Kincaid. Looked like it was going to be in, but Prater able to sky up and get it.
Prater down low, going to be fouled, pushed out of bounds. So Perry Central ball out of bounds.
It'll be the first foul on Osborne, only the second on Hazard. Hazard still in this half-court trap, Nathan, trying to extend the defense, put some pressure on the Commodores.
And the way the Perry Central Commodores are throwing it around the perimeter, that just makes it more dangerous. But there they split it with Prater down inside. They find Combs. Back to Prater with the no-look up and in. Perry Central, 51-39. 12-point lead with 2:10 to play.
Prater just hanging out on that baseline, cashing in some easy ones.
Cottle, 3, back iron. Hazard. Napier skying for the rebound. Cottle, another 3. Can't get it to go. Landon Miller after the rebound from Prater, and the Commodores are off and running. Hazard's going to have to foul. Commodores are in a commanding position right now.
That's going to be the third foul on Hazard's Tucker Johnson. Number 11, Luke Combs for the Bulldogs, checking in for him.
Dalton Combs going to throw it in with 1:51 to go. Into Hacker in the backcourt. He's coming up to Combs. They cross the half-court line. 1:45. Sumner in the corner, dribbles it out. Not wanting to shoot the 3. Right side to Hacker. He's going to be fouled. Hazard's got to get him to the point where they can stop the clock. Perry Central will bleed this clock dry.
Yeah, 51-39. And Perry Central, they're a lot like Hazard. They got a lot of ball handlers. We've seen Hazard in this situation. Now we see Perry Central in this situation. A lead, a minute and a half or so to go. You put it in the hands of your ball handlers. Let them play a little keep away. Take the layup if you got it, but it's going to force Hazard into fouling, and the Commodores will shoot some free throws.
Into Combs. He comes up right side. Robinson has it in the corner. Dribbles out. He's fouled. That's 5 for the Bulldogs. 51-39. Robinson going to shoot a pair.
That's the second foul on Talon Osborne. Tyler Robinson to the line on the season, an 89% free throw shooter.
Robinson back iron, no good.
Jaden Hacker at the scorer's table, set to check in for Robinson if he can get this second one to go.
Second one, no good. 51-39 your score. 90 seconds left in this one. Hazard needing points in a hurry. Cottle to the rack. Reverse layup up and in. PBT bank shot. And Coach Casey Huff wants to talk about it with the Kemper timeout. We'll keep it right here. 10-point lead. 1:23 to go. Perry Central in the double bonus. You just got it to one of your better free throw shooters. He misses 2. Pressure on just means a little more right now, Jeff. But
yeah,
Perry Central, you hit your free throws, you don't turn the ball over. This is over.
Yeah, that's and I'm sure that's what Coach Hoskins is telling his guys. What you got to look out for if you're Hazard, sometimes this defense in this situation, they over-pursue. You're trying to foul, you're trying to get the clock stopped. You let somebody leak out the back door, the backside, and you give up an easy layup. But Hazard, they got to foul, they got to stop the clock, and then on offense, they got to do what they just did. They got to put it in Seth Cottle's hands, let him go to the basket. If he gets help, if he has to pick up his dribble, he's got shooters in Kincaid. Luke Combs can knock down threes. Talon Osborne can knock down threes. We've seen Tucker Napier knock down threes. So a very high, potent offensive team on the floor for Hazard right now.
51-41. Commodores lead it by 10 with 1:23 in the play. They will have the ball. Hazard going to pressure them on the inbounds. They need steals. And if you can't get him, you pretty much got to foul immediately. Ball into Miller, and he's going to be fouled quickly with 1:21 on the clock.
Yeah, that's the third foul on Osborne, all coming here in the last minute or so. Landon Miller to the free throw line for the Commodores.
Mr. Cool for the Commodores had a big night last week. Player of the game honors. We'll see what he's got here. Free throw up. No good. They've missed 3 in a row, Jeff.
Yeah, 3 in a row, and certainly concerning for Coach Hoskins as he takes a big sigh on the sideline.
Free throw up and in. 11-point lead. 1:21 on the clock. Bulldogs going to let it roll. Combs makes them pick it up. Cottle crosses over to the rack. Prater comes over, knocks it off of his foot. Turnover, Bulldogs. Worst case scenario.
Nick Prater, 10 points on the night, but he's played a heck of a defensive game, being that help defender when Cottle penetrates.
And ball up ahead to Prater. They tried to foul him, no call. Commodores just bleeding the clock. Combs, they foul him with 1:03.
Yeah, and you could tell Tucker Napier in that situation didn't want to foul Dalton Combs, an outstanding free throw shooter, but time not on the side of the Hazard Bulldogs, had no choice to give it up.
52-41, Combs, the senior, puts it up, gets it to go. 53-41, 1:03 to go.
$14 points on the night for Dalton Combs. Make it 15.
54-41. 13 may be the largest lead of the game.
Yeah, largest lead of the game with 1:03 left.
1 minute on the clock. Cottle screen from Kincaid into the lane, back to Kincaid. Deep three, can't get it to go. Prater with another rebound and going to the free throw line. The Commodore fan section starting to feel it.
Yeah, another big rebound by Prater. And you know, one of the things that Coach Hoskins has talked about is his team playing more physical, not getting bullied. He felt early in the season against Hazard, the Commodores got bullied around a little bit. Prater, not so much tonight, a big game in the paint for the Commodores.
It's the 4th missed free throw out of the last 5 for the Commodores. And now another one on the way. It's good. Largest lead of the game now at 14 with 52 to play. Cottle coming up in a hurry. Screen goes to his left, 3 ball, gets it to go, and Hazard calls the Kemper timeout after the Kemper 3. 55-44, just hanging around, Jeff.
Yeah, listen, this game is still anybody's ball game. The way Hazard shoots the 3 as quick as they can score, and Perry Central not making all their free throws. They missed a couple, leaving the door cracked open for the Bulldogs. But, man, what an entertaining basketball game.
Absolutely. And this one kind of, you know, we talked about in the pregame how over this big 11-game win streak of the Bulldogs, this has been basically it's close for a while, Bulldogs pull away, close for a while, Bulldogs pull away. This one's been back and forth, and then the second half, it's been all Perry Central.
It really has. You know, you look 55-44, Perry Central with the lead, but Hazard only with 14 points in the second half. And of those 14 points, Seth Cottle with 9 of them.
Here we go, 45 seconds to go. Hacker with the basketball. Going to throw it in. Commodores need to catch it. Get the foul call into Prater, and he's going to be fouled. Hazard getting those fouls quickly.
Yeah, not much time going off the clock as Prater marches his way 84 feet to shoot 2 more.
Prater, first free throw up and in. 56-44 with 44.4 seconds on the clock.
Obviously, Hazard looking to score in this situation. If you're Perry Central, you're thinking you just need a couple stops.
with Hazard. I think they only have one more timeout as Cottle comes in. Things looking awfully bleak here for the Bulldogs. Cottle, step back three, no good. Rebounded out of bounds. I think they're going to say tapped out by the Commodores as Prater touched it. So Hazard going to get another shot, but 10 seconds come off the clock there. Nothing to show for it. Kincaid on the inbound. Sidestep three, fade away, no good. Luke Combs, offensive board. Off to Osborne. He's going to fire a three, no good. Rebounded. It's going to be jump ball. Ball going to the Bulldogs. I mean, Bulldogs getting shots, but they've missed 3 threes this possession.
Yeah, and Perry Central not being able to get those defensive rebounds hurt, but it's taking time off the clock.
Cottle, three, gets it to go, cuts it to 10 with 17.5 seconds, and I think Casey Huff just burned his last time out.
Yeah, Seth Cottle, you know the kind of player he is, the kind of career he's had. He's not going down without a fight. He's still out there playing hard, making shots, like you said, cuts the lead to 10. But time now definitely not on the side of the Hazard Bulldogs.
Well, I will go as far as to say, Jeff, that without some shenanigans or technical fouls, this one is just about wrapped up. If they foul immediately, Perry Central would assume they missed their free throws. You got to come up, hit the shot. Perry Central doesn't even have to throw the ball in for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And Hazard can't stop it with a timeout. So you got to, even if they take the turnover, it's a 4-possession game.
Right,
this is looking really bleak. And if the Commodores just fall on their fundamentals and do what they know they can do and ball into Miller, fouled. Well, they tried to foul him. Runs 2 seconds off the clock before they call it.
The official in that situation wanted to see a foul before he called one.
It's tough. That unwritten rule that let the players decide it in the last few minutes. What if they decide they want to foul, though?
Right.
What if they decide they want to foul? 15.1 on the clock, 10 points. Spotted to the Commodores here, and Miller first free throw up and in. 58-47.
Yeah, that free throw puts Miller in double figures, 10 points on the night, all coming here in the second half.
Second free throw on the way, 59-47, makes them both. Combs into Cottle. Perry Central, just some soft defense on the way up. They make him pick it up. He hoists one up out of bounds with 7.8 seconds, folks. And that'll just about do it. I believe that we will win. Chance coming from the Commodore student section.
Yeah,
ball into Combs. They will not foul him. It is over. Your 54th district champions, the Perry Central Commodores. And Jeff, nobody beats Shannon Hoskins 12 times in a row.
Yeah, just a great game, really. Both teams fighting hard. It all came down to that second half of basketball. Commodores able to get a lead, hang on to it, get out of here with a win. Who do you want for player of the game?
Jeff, give us a look through the stats. What are you thinking, brother?
Dalton Combs with 15, Hacker with 6, Prater had 13, Landon Miller with 11.
Dalton Combs. We'll get Dalton over here as quick as we can.
Yeah, we got some pregame or postgame, festivities that the Commodores have to partake in. They're going to right now Perry Central putting the nameplate.
We got plenty of time here as they're
absolutely
going to go for a while. We'll see if we can track them down. But heck of a game. Again, 11 in a row for the Bulldogs, but too many close ones for this one to go much further.
Yeah, it really was. Dalton, Perry Central, able to make some big shots here in the second half and stretch that lead out comfortably and able to get out of here with the win over Hazard, 59-47. We're still trying to get a word with Dalton Combs. A lot of post-game festivities out on the floor as the Commodores celebrating this 54th district championship.
We will have the 2026 Primary Care Center All-Tournament team.
So now we're going to be giving out some hardware here in the 54th district. The 54th district all-tournament team to be presented. We sent word down for Dalton Combs to come here and join us. Jacob Neese from Buckhorn, the first member of the all-tournament team.
And here we go.
Dalton coming up behind us to join us.
Hey, we'll make this quick. You got some hardware to pick up, brother. Congratulations. How's it feel? Been a while for the Commodores, and been a while since you've been on this side for the Commodores winning one like this.
It feels great. I thought we came in really prepared, and we got the win.
How did it feel coming out that third quarter? Really just kind of taking control.
Yeah, it felt awesome. We had all the momentum going into the fourth. We felt good, and we didn't let the lead slip away. We kept it, so we did a great job.
What do you think about what this means going into the 14th region tournament?
Oh, it means a lot. Yeah, I mean it means we'll get to play a loser coming out of the district, so I think it'll be good for us.
All right, brother. We'll go ahead and let you come out here. I think you're going to make the all-tournament team. I don't know, but I think you're going to make it. Congratulations.
Thank you,
if
sir.
you want to talk to us a little more later, come on by. We'll be here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank
Dalton,
you.
I've got this. I'll give it to you. It came apart. I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
The East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game for the Perry Central Commodores, Dalton Combs, and Nathan, a kid who, like a lot of these kids, put in a lot of hard work, but Dalton's a fine basketball player.
Absolutely, and he's one of these. I said I thought he was going to make the all-tournament team. He's the 2026 Primary Care 54th District Boys Basketball MVP. Just an incredible showing, and he's a kid that's worked a lot over the years. You know what I mean?
He really has, and when you think seniors, they're just out here on the floor tonight. For Perry Central, Dalton Combs and Mason Sumner, but for Hazard, Seth Cottle, Trace Kincaid, a lot of those kids put in some work, and they're getting a little hardware for it, being recognized for their success this week in the district tournament. That wouldn't happen without all that work in the off season.
Absolutely, been an incredible ball game here. We'll stick with you guys through the award ceremony here. It is
Hazard High School Principal Kathy Patrick.
Been a great game, and I think typically Saturday is when we're going to do the region draw. Is that right?
Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I do believe, the boys' 14th region tournament at Breathitt County. It will start next Wednesday. There'll be 2 games Wednesday night, 2 games Thursday night. So you'll be able to find out where your team, when they play, who they play, probably early Saturday afternoon, all over social media, but certainly here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Absolutely. The Bulldogs. I mean, the season's not over by any means, but not the way you want to end the 54th district tournament. But either way it goes, these guys, they've already basically handled business. And, my man Fletch over here is letting us know 3:16 to go. Wolfe County up 6 on Breathitt County in the up to our north.
Yeah, that's those two teams, when Wolfe County and Breathitt County get together, it's sort of like Perry Central and Hazard. It's a heated rivalry. All the fans are into it. All the students are into it. But it's certainly no surprise that one could go either way.
Yeah, Wolfe County, one of those teams, now up 7. that, they got to win on Powell County, a really tough team. And I think Powell County doesn't have many losses in the 14th region this year.
No, they don't. Powell County is one of those teams that they remind me a lot of Hazard and Perry Central. They're long, they're athletic, and they've got multiple guys that can shoot the basketball. And they present a big challenge to teams on defense. I think they're averaging over 80 points per game on the season, which throughout the course of a high school season, that's pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Just incredible game here tonight as the Bulldogs getting these runner-up medals. So that kind of makes things interesting. If Wolf County can hang on, they're now up 9 with 2:40 to go. That means one of the losers is going to have to play. Play Breathitt County possibly unless they turn it around. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back, finish the award ceremony here. We'll see if we can talk with Coach Hoskins as well. We're going ahead and we'll be right back, folks. 2-minute break here at the Primary Care 54th District Tournament.
For nearly 30 years, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to have sponsored and supported all of the elementary and high schools in Leslie County and surrounding areas. They help our community because they are part of our community. They live and raise their own families here. So when you shop with the Medicine Shop, your money stays here in the area. They want to say thank you to all of their customers who have made this possible. And best of luck to the teams in the 54th District, the Medicine Shop, Main Street in Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or maybe you're unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers a friendly staff, convenience items, and easy access drive-through. And delivery service is available. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a pharmacy you know you can trust. RX Discount Pharmacy in Hazard.
Dolman Distributing is a third-party vendor who delivers Dr. Pepper, RC Cola, Knee-High, Orange, Peach, and Grape sodas, Big Red, and A&W to small country stores not serviced by national vendors. Delivering to areas of southeast Kentucky and southwest Virginia. Dolman also delivers 5-gallon jugs of Climax spring water and Mother Nature spring water to residential and retail customers throughout Letcher, Perry, and Owsley counties. Find out more by calling 606-634-4858. That's 606-634-4858. Or visit Dolman Distributing on Facebook.
We're back, folks, here. Hazard with their hardware and the Commodores waiting for theirs. Athletic Director Eddie Browning pulling out the ladder to cut down the nets here shortly. Going to try to get a talk with the man of the hour, Coach Shannon Hoskins. But, I mean, that Breathitt County game looming as 1:42 to go. It's Wolf County up 8 on Breathitt County, so somebody may have to play the Bobcats in the first round.
Yeah, and that's not surprising with a parity in this region right now. Wolf County and Breathitt County both really good teams. Perry Central beat Breathitt County earlier in the year at Dills Combs in the throwback game. Breathitt County didn't play very well. Perry Central played really well. But Breathitt County, they defeated this Hazard team in the All-A. Leslie County gave Breathitt County all they wanted in the championship of the All-A. So Wolf County beat Powell County. So when you start taking a look at the teams left that's going to be in this regional tournament, it's truly anybody's game. Somebody's going to have to show up and play very well 3 nights in a row to be crowned the 14th region champion.
Absolutely. No games off. No games off. You think you might get, if you win, you may get a favorable first-round matchup, but it's not guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed. Folks, one correction I want to make. I do want to mention the sponsor of our player of the game. It's sponsored by Helton Construction in Leslie County. We certainly want to thank those folks for sponsoring the player of the game all week here at the district tournament. Do a fine job. If you have any construction needs, get up with the folks over at Helton Construction, and I promise they'll take care of it.
We've got looking through Facebook here as we're shutting down. My wife posted a picture of me and said, so this is the only way I'll see my husband tonight because it's been a long day. On the TV screen, Ruth Noble of Buckhorn fame posted and commented and said, well, you'll get some peace because he's not going to have a voice for a week after this.
Right. That's right.
You're right, Ruth. I got nothing left. I laid it all on the line for you folks tonight.
The tank is empty.
The Commodores, this is their first district championship, I believe, since 2022.
2022, yep. Hazard had won 3 in a row, going for 4 in a row tonight.
Coach Hoskins, the fist pump as he gets his medal. They hand him the game ball. And here comes the trophy celebration. Commodore fans loving it. They have stayed here for the entire ceremony. And we're going to see if we can get Coach Hoskins to talk with us real quick.
It's over there giving the trophy and the hardware to his wife, Ashley. Take care of. Looks like
WYMT's got to him first. But we'll get him. We'll get him.
Just a big night, and you know, if you're watching this game from somewhere and you're not from Perry County, you're not familiar with this rivalry, I think you got a pretty good induction tonight. It's always special, like Nathan said, even the regular season games. But when these teams meet in the district tournament, when these teams meet in the regional tournament, it's always something a little more special. Everything gets amped up a little bit. And, you know, give Hazard a lot of credit. Shout out to their fans, their student section. Just a great atmosphere for a high school basketball game here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky.
Couldn't ask for a better one here. You know, just the atmosphere all night long. You couldn't, I mean, on a typical night, the parking lot at Memorial Gym fills up pretty quick. I tried to get here an hour early, and it was already full. Trolleys, buses coming up, trying to get people off as they could. But either way it goes, it's just a wild evening here on L.O. Davis Drive.
Indeed it is. And, you know, this gym, everybody, you know, the parking's the issue. If you have any complaints, that's what it's about. But once you get in here, it's a great gym to play in. You know, 100 years ago when I played, it was one of my favorite places to play. The crowds are always good. It's a great shooting gym, and just a fantastic venue for a 54th district tournament.
Oh yeah, going to be I've said it. I've been looking forward to this 14th region tournament for a long time. I think both of these teams are one of the teams or two of the teams that are good enough to win it, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's just going to take an absolute battle for anybody to come out on top here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, these two teams, you know, when you take a look at the RPI standings in the 14th region, Hazard was first, then you know, Knott County, Perry Central, Powell County, all within just a couple points of each other. So those four teams can certainly, but Wolfe County has shown they can knock off anybody. Letcher Central, we saw a battle a couple days ago between Perry Central and Letcher Central, and just a great basketball game. Letcher Central can upset some people. So, and if they beat some people, it's probably not an upset. They're a very talented basketball team, very well coached. So, just a great regional tournament on hand next week. in Jackson, Kentucky at the Pharisee Woods Coliseum. And we'll have it for you right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
I think it's hard to really call many games in that 14th region tournament an upset. Everybody's beat everybody. You know,
I agree.
Powell's beat Perry. Hazard's beat Powell. Hazard has beat Perry twice. Perry beat them once. Breathitt and Breathitt beat Hazard, not beat Hazard. Perry's beat not. You know,
Right.
Letcher took Hazard the distance. It's just been one of those years of basketball where anything can happen.
Try to get a word with Coach Hoskins if we can get his attention. Yeah, he's sort
the man of the hour.
Man of the hour right now. He's making his way over here, still shaking a few hands.
On the way, and I'm sure he's got a lot. I'm sure he's got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. He's coming up here. He's going to come up here and sit down. This man needs a rest. He's not sat down much tonight. He's probably got less of a voice left than you do, Nathan.
Yeah, we'll see. Who's got more voice left, me or Coach here?
I believe you might. I don't know.
Okay, man. I said it as we closed the game off. Nobody beat Shane Hoskins 12 times in a row, right? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, that's probably not true.
But I mean, how's it feel, Coach? This has been it's been a very up and down season across the 14th. It feels like anybody can beat anybody. It's been a while since you beat these guys, but you did it in the 54th District Tournament Championship.
It feels really good to get this win just because we know that you're going into a tournament with the kind of parity that it's going to be. You want to have the opportunity to have the best draw you can get, and I think coming in as a winner will provide that to you, even though there's not really a great draw.
I don't know if you saw it earlier, but with about a minute and a half to go, Wolf County was up 8 on Breathitt. So,
but again, you don't know what's going to go on in these tournaments. There's just so many teams that can knock somebody off 1 game, 2 games. You got to bring your best every night. And tonight, you know, we played a team that's kind of owned us the last 2 or 3 years. And Coach Huff does a great job. You got to be prepared for a lot of things when you face a Coach Huff team, and they shoot the ball so well. But I thought we really did a good job in the 3rd and 4th quarter defensively and rebounding the basketball, and I think that's probably why we won this basketball game.
That's what I was getting ready to say, Coach. Hazard had 16 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second, and then in the second half, only 17 total points for a high-powered Bulldog offense. And it come with, you know, getting out on shooters, contesting shots, but it also come with securing those rebounds and then getting the ball going the other way.
Absolutely. I believe I'm right in this. I've looked at it enough. I should be. 43-23 on the boards the last time we played them. They just owned us on the boards. And tonight, I don't know what the disparity was tonight, but I don't think it's anywhere near that. I think we've done the job pretty much. Right there at the end, it got a little ugly. They was getting 2 and 3 shots at the end, but for the most part in that game, we've done a great job on the boards.
How important do you think that stretch at the start of the 3rd quarter was, and to end the 2nd quarter? You guys go down 30-20 with 3 minutes or so to go in the first half, and then you guys put on, I think a 13-0 run, stretching into deep into that 3rd quarter.
Well, it's very important because earlier in the year, you know, those kind of runs just kind of made us drop our heads, and they extended them and wound up carrying them to the end. But I feel like here at the end, we've kind of learned how to deal with adversity better and learn to know what it takes to win games in the 14th region.
Yeah, just again, like you said, when Hazard went on a little bit of a run, you answered. You got some baskets, you got loose on some back doors, got some easy looks, and then when you got guys in that first half, especially Dalton Combs, Mason Sumner, your seniors knocking down threes, makes it a little easier to be a run stopper.
Oh, 100%. Timely shots tonight was huge for us, but I thought the patience that we were able to show, you know, a lot this year we have shot ourselves out of it. We want to get it all back in one moment, and I thought the patience we showed tonight really paid off for us.
Hazard in the fourth quarter, for a big chunk of the fourth quarter and some of the third, you guys were not letting them get anything inside, but they were getting decent looks for three, but there was a lid on the rim. Are those the shots that you wanted them to take, or were you just kind of crossing your fingers, don't want them to go in, you know?
Well, I mean, we definitely don't want them in the paint. Their size differential is one of the things we got to battle with, so we definitely don't want them in the paint. We prefer them taking the threes. Of course, we don't want Trace and Seth out there shooting wide open shots, but, you know, we want those contested.
Right.
Yeah, and I thought your guys did a good job of that. I mean, they were
absolutely.
They made some shots, but the ones they made were contested. A lot of fadeaways, and defense wins championships, and that was certainly true tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we'll go ahead and let you celebrate with your team here. It looks like I don't know that anybody's left in the county. It looks like they're all here tonight. A lot of red. I don't know how I feel about the camo student section. It's hard. I couldn't tell who it was there for a while. As our buddy Scott Napier, Hazard Hall of Famer, I helped.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
The GOAT. But hey, folks, we're going to go ahead and close this one out. Jeff, when you're a premier postseason coach here in the 14th region, they just don't call you good coach. They call you Coach Shannon Hoskins. One of the greatest to ever do it. Pleasure to be with you. And folks, we'll see you next week. 14th Region Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.